the RC store and my name's Ammo. Check out what we got on the desk today. This is the brand new Classic Series Redcat Lowrider, the Chevy Impala SS 65. Now I want to give a huge shout out to the team and Dan at Fearless RC, also known as Primal. If you haven't seen their stock list or if you haven't checked out their store, be sure to check them out. I'll put a link in the description, also their website scrolling across the bottom here. And if you haven't seen their store or you don't live in New York, be sure to check out our visit trip to New York video. Check that out. We do a full store tour at Primal Fearless RC. Absolutely fantastic. Now you're thinking to yourself, why have I got the 63 Lowrider on the desk? Right, I'll touch base with this really quickly. So, those of you that haven't seen the video, the 63 Lowrider was actually crushed on its first run when I was filming it. It was not a very nice moment for me, put it that way. This car I physically picked up from New York City when I went out doing my tour, and yeah, absolutely crumbled. I have managed to pop the shell out a little bit, but as you can see, it's wrecked. The suspension's given way, all the shocks are broken, the axle's bent. Yeah, this car has suffered a lot of damage. But some of you guys have reached out to me and asked me what is going on with the 63 Impala. So I just wanted to touch base and let you guys know, don't worry, this car is coming back. Yes, I am fully rebuilding the 63 Impala. The parts have just landed in order for me to repair this, but I will be doing that off camera and there's a reason for that. So I don't exactly know if there's any further damage. I know the motor ain't engaging, etc. So what I'm going to do is rebuild this to stock. Once it's at stock level, I am now waiting on a parts delivery for custom modified parts. This thing is getting completely overhauled. So what's going to happen with this is I'm going to put it to stock, make sure it's all running, etc. So we're at base level again. You're probably thinking, why did you do that? And the reason for that is I just wanted peace of mind that the car is actually running completely fine. And then I didn't mind spending that bit of money, and then I'm going to completely modify it. And that's coming up in a future video as well. So I'm literally waiting for the parts. They should land any day soon. Also, the parts will be landing for this, which I will be completely modifying as well. And then you guys already know I've got my 64 Gold Digger Edition up on the shelf. So I'll put this to a side. This video is all about the 65. Without further ado, let's get into it. So going through the box art, absolutely fantastic box artwork on these. As you can see, this is fully functioning, hopping Lowrider. It's a classic 65 edition. It is the 65 Super Sport Impala. So flipping the box over, as you can see here, it shows you the vehicle actually hopping. It shows you the chassis. Here you can see magnetic body mounts. Now these magnetic body mounts only came with the Classic Edition. I did not get them with my Gold Edition, which is sitting under a cover just here. However, I do have the magnetic mounts to put on that coming up in a future video. So also here it shows you scale 13-inch radial reverse laced wheels with 2-blade knockoffs and genuine Redcat 5.2 white wall tires with realistic stretch. Now these wheels are completely customizable. You can literally buy different sorts of wheels, different sort of lacing. You can put different center caps on these. Yeah, there's all sorts of wild things you can do. But yeah, that's all coming in a future video, guys. Watch how incredible these builds are going to be. There is some history just here about the 1965 Chevy, and there's a bit more information there. So if you do want to read that, feel free to pause the screen. You have to give Redcat some credit for the way these are actually packaged and boxed. Absolutely amazing. The quality is something else. So when you open the box, this is how you're presented. Everything is in solid foam, nice and protected. You do have your manuals here. You do have a remote here under there. Let's get all this unwrapped. And there she is. How good does that look? Right, what I'm going to do is get all this out and I'll see you in a second. Right, we've got everything spread across the desk. We're going to go through everything that comes with this car. So first of all, you get the LR6X controller. These are made by FlySky, and these are actually controllers for planes, believe it or not, because they've got so many different controls and channels, and they're so adjustable as well. So you guys have probably already seen this controller on another video of mine. If you haven't, I'll quickly go through it. So here you've got different sorts of channels. So you've got channels to raise the front, and you've got another channel here. Now this one actually doesn't work. It's not connected to anything, but you can put independent servos on the front. So you can have the front left going up and down, front right going up and down, or you can have it as it's set up now where it just hops the whole front. You do have these toggle switches. Now they will do instant hops, and you have independent switches for the rear channels. So that's like left down, and then right up, left up on the rear. And you do once again have another channel here, which will basically hop the rear end. You have your standard controls. You have two buttons here, which will allow you to drop the front end or drop the rear end. And then the actual controller itself has got an LCD display here, which you can basically go through all the different modes, select different channels, set up your trims, etc. So that can all be done as well. Now this controller does actually come with a trainer lead that plugs in the back. I don't know why they give you a trainer lead. Don't ask me why, but I'm guessing it's one of those things. It was produced for aeroplanes, and they give you everything that comes with the controller. So there you get a lead that will go from this funny port here over to a USB, and you also get a bind plug in there as well. Comes with a USB charger, 3800 milliamp, 7.2 volt nickel metal hydrate battery. Now these are quite weighty, so it makes sense for this car to have it. Now these cars ain't designed to go fast, so those of you thinking, why didn't it come 3S, 4S? These cars ain't speed cars. They are literally there for cosmetic looks, and maybe when you go down to a show somewhere, you drive them, just cruising, popping them up and down. Absolutely fantastic. And also an advantage to the nickel metal hydrate batteries is that these weigh quite a bit, and because they weigh, they help with the weight balance. Touching on that, if you do convert it over to a LiPo and you put a 7.2 volt 2S LiPo battery in there, because a LiPo battery is actually lighter, they provide you with weights. So the weights actually sit underneath the car in a compartment, which then evenly distribute the weight. You do get, I think it's you get 4 different metal plates, so you can basically choose how heavy you want the back end and how you want it to hop, depending on your style. Now, there are competitions with these, and then those of you that don't know the lowrider culture, the whole idea behind the hopping scene and the competitions on the hopping scene is how high you can hop your car, and it has to come back down. If your car goes up 90 degrees and it stays at 90 degrees, you're actually disqualified. So it has to drop back down. So it's not a case of putting loads of weight in the back and up it goes. It has to drop back down. You also get a conversion lead here to a Tamiya plug if you need to use that. You do get a postcard or some sort of leaflet here. Now this is for REEFS servos. So this, well, not even this, all the lowriders use REEFS servos from the factory. So I believe they've got the 300 series servo up in the front, and that's what they use for hopping. When they are really, really fast, I believe their reaction to 60 degrees is something like 0.5 seconds. So that's pretty quick. So from 0 to 60 degrees in 0.5 seconds, so half a second, which is pretty impressive. You do also get a decal sheet. Now this decal sheet has got some interior trim decals. You can also buy custom interiors for these cars. Just letting you know, guys, these can look very scale. The possibilities with these are absolutely endless. But you do get some stickers and decals with these. Unfortunately, I didn't even get to put them on my 63. I didn't even get that far. But yes, we will put these on this car before I run it. And then you get the Redcat manual. These are very, very handy, as I found out when I was ordering all my parts for my 63. It's got the link there directly to the Redcat website where the parts are shown, and it's very easy to scroll through. You can literally pick the parts you require, and yeah, off you go and order them. So the manuals itself, they are in multiple languages. They do have some nice printed bits in there for you guys, as you can see there. And basically they give you a quick start guide on how to get the car hopping. Enough of that. Let's check out the 65. How good does this look, guys? I've not even taken the cover off. Right, let's peel this back and let's check out this silver 65. This looks so good. Just check that out. I've always been a fan of the lowrider culture. I love the whole lowrider scene. From the culture, the way the cars are designed, the way people express their feelings and express the cars. Absolutely amazing. Right, I'm going to bring the camera in and show you guys in detail. Looking at the front end, this thing looks so scale. Absolutely epic. Just check out where the indicators are mounted. All the chrome bumper going all the way down, the chrome grille, the headlights. Absolutely amazing. Coming over to the top of the car, you can see the bonnet, all the detail in the bonnet. You got your chrome wiper blades, even got all chrome around the window trims, as you can see. You got a chrome steering wheel in there, and you do have a full interior. Coming down to the side, you've got the Super Sport 409 badge just there. You can see the Super Sport badge. You're running on 13-inch Daytons with white wall tyres. Absolutely wicked. Coming across here, your chrome mirror, your handles. Like I said, all the chrome trim going down the side. Over to the rear Dayton. Looks absolutely epic. Coming around the rear corner of the car, you can see the rear lights, the rear chrome bumper going all the way underneath. Your realistic number plate saying slow and slow. Your Chevy badge, Impala SS. Like I said, scale details are fantastic. These are fully licensed vehicles. And this particular one is available in two colors. So you've got the silver and you've also got the root beer as well. I'll put a picture of that on the actual screen as we speak. Showing you the inside of the actual shell. So the body shell has been removed. That's the interior, which is completely removable, completely customizable, and you can get different options for the interior. Coming over here, you can see the light bucket, which you can buy the additional lighting kit for, which I have done, and that'll be coming in a future video when I modify all my lowriders, and I'll probably do all of that in one video. You've got rear light buckets as well. The magnetic mounts, like I said, these are on the classic series. Absolutely amazing. So coming over to the internals of the chassis. Now we did touch base that this comes with a REEFS servo, as you can see there. Now these have been made just for Redcat, but you can buy these REEFS servos. I believe they're the 300s. This thing looks absolutely amazing. Very, very plain and minimalistic on the actual chassis, which gives you plenty of space to do customizations. The motor is really, really small. However, like I said, these vehicles don't go really fast, to be fair, and they're not designed to go fast. You do have Hexfly torque spec rear servos. Like I said, we have got loads of modified parts coming. The servos will be getting swapped out. The suspension will be getting swapped out. Yeah, we got loads of modifications on their way. So be tuned. And like I said, the cars are getting customized as well. These look absolutely epic. And the scale detail continues right the way underneath the actual car as well. You can see the gearbox just there. You can see the exhaust system, as you can see, going all the way to the back. The rear prop. Wow. You've got a gas tank just there. It looks epic. So this was the place I was on about. If you take off these 4 Allen bolts, you can actually put the weight plates in there to distribute the weight. So that's another epic thing. You've got your rear links, which allows the flexibility in order for this to hop. And it is they call this a H-frame. And that's why the Impala was so popular to be turned into a lowrider. Right, so I've connected all the batteries up. Everything's powered up. Let's see this thing hop. Now this is very important for you guys to see this and watch how this car hops, because in the future videos when these get modified, this hopping is going to be completely different. So that's it hopping, rolling hops. bring it back. You can have the rear end as well. So that's the rear end highed, lowered, front end. You can make the rear end hop as well. But bear in mind, these servos that are at the back are not hopping servos. So they literally just raise it, but you can make it dance. So check this out. If you haven't seen lowrider competitions, you'd know that they do actually make the cars dance on the competitions. So they do all sorts of stuff like this, where the cars are just going bonkers. Desktop bashing, eh? Also with these, drop it, bring it back. Now check this out. Got it freewheeling. Yes. Now I'll flick it the other way to show you guys the tuck on that back corner. So flick it the other way. Check that tuck out. Absolutely crazy. I absolutely love them. As you guys probably can already tell. How cool is that? And this is what RCing is all about. Whatever makes you happy, right? Yes. Now these batteries that are in here, the nickel metal hydrate battery has not been charged. I'm just running it out the box as it is. Obviously more power them servos get, more of a pump they're going to have. Now, like I said, I'm not going to run this out on this particular video. There's no real reason for that. I probably think you guys have already seen the content. Now, like I said, the last time I took a lowrider out to run, it got destroyed. Not that I'm afraid of taking it out. But the reason behind this video was to show you guys the options available in the Impala lowrider series. There is also a Monte Carlo available as well. Now, the next time you see any lowrider content on my channel, it's going to be me absolutely customizing the hell out of these lowriders. I have got parts on order. They are due to land any day soon. And once they come, these are getting teared apart and completely customized. I so can't wait. Like I said, absolute incredible journey. I absolutely love the whole lowrider culture. Something completely different for the channel. Some of you guys may not like it because you probably follow me because of the bashing. Some of you guys may follow me for the crawling. But either or, I try and cater for everyone. I'm enjoying the journey along the way. And if you haven't already, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that notification so you don't miss out on the upcoming epic build series on the lowriders. Be sure to check in and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Now that's classed as a fail in lowrider competitions. Yes.